Yes, I know. I mean, the one that's certified, like the number of certified properties are 40, for example. But the increasing to 41 because all the certified one have been applied. If you get me,
Aduh,
sir.
aku
Oh,
putus-putus, bro. Sorry,
So
sorry.
the number here is actually not the certified one, but actually the one that has been applied to Airbnb.
I see. Okay. And then, Vidi, from what I understand, is you need the certified list of properties that have CSC compliant already.
I have already, sir, but I just need more activity, I guess, in
Okay, all
the
right. You need more properties to
more
be certified.
certifications. Yes,
Okay.
right.
Strategically, Vidi, is there certain properties you would like to target to be certified first?
La Jolla, I think.
La Jolla, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think I've made a few notices of that around already. So,
Yep.
okay, Mr. Secretary, let's please place a note here. Let's get Tendi into this discussion tomorrow, and let's ask him to prioritize LaJoy certification. I'm pretty sure LaJoy is already certified. I'm pretty sure that they already have cleaning standards. But let's just get Tendi here. Rafik is the one who's organizing LaJoy at the moment, Vidi, but we'll have Tendi speak on behalf of Rafik and make sure that that's certified. Okay.
Yep. All good, sir.
Okay. Good. Does Tendi know that at the moment, Vidi?
Not
To
yet, sir, because yeah, Katan is still taking the day off.
Okay. Can you just ping him and let him know in the Slack that hey, when he gets back, he's certified
Oh
LaJoya?
yeah, okay, okay.
All right. Cool. If you want to be faster than that, you can just ping Rafik. Rafik was the direct one. Then he'll report
No,
back.
that's right.
Okay. All right. That one looks good. Let's continue to the next campaign then. Next campaign is by Lilith. Lilith is back. All right. So what Lilith. Okay. The new reporting
Hello,
structure is
sir.
like here. Why don't we do this, Lilith? I'll let Vinny cover this one, and then you can cover the third one, right? So Vinny's just giving me the updates on what is happening across each stage of the funnel. And each of the funnel leaders are also here too, as well to examine so that we can transmit information a little bit more quickly. Lewis, do you think you're ready to give us the update on these campaigns, or shall I ask Vinny to do one, and then you can do the next one?
Actually, I've been working on this since this morning. So, but
Okay.
if Vidi wants to update
Uh,
first
yeah,
and
actually, I believe
updating,
I have briefed
then
Lilith
I'll add
regarding
it.
the process.
Okay. Lewis, step up. We'll have you brief us then, as the campaign champion for the next one. Thank you very much, Vinny. And we'll give Lewis a big welcome back. All right, Lewis, go ahead and tell us a little bit about the campaign.
Yep. Uh, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I guess my connection is broken. Hello.
We can hear you. But there's an
Okay.
echo.
So the conversion rate to reservation is actually still low, which is 4%, and the friction here is from inquiry to conversion, which is in the C.
Yep.
And I've made some analysis. If you can help me to go down, and then we can see the that's actually I
Very good.
classified the
Thank
inquiry into some classification, which is the supply issues, and then what's again? Yeah, that's that one, sir.
Okay.
Supply issue, and then availability checking, pricing issue, and technical issue. So basically the major issues is about the supply.
I
The supply
see.
is not fit to the needs of the guest basically.
Okay.
That's the remarks over there, and I have classified it into the next property that should we target for the marketing, which is the
Okay.
area is in Canggu, Bingin, and some other areas that mentioned above in the
Excellent.
conclusion part.
Excellent. Okay. I need a percentage estimate on your side, Lilith, of how much percent of the unconverted inquiries are supply. Oh, this is all of them, yeah?
Sorry, sir. Percentage of yeah, that's the unconverted. That's the turn down inquiry basically.
Okay,
So
got it.
but the rest is still ongoing. You can see furthermore in the Trello board. So actually, there's so many stack on that, but the
Okay.
conversion is very low, so it kind of, yeah.
Understood. Understood. Okay, let me check over with Rizal. Rizal, we already understand this since yesterday, right? That we're targeting supply
Yeah.
in Canggu. But also, I see there's a new one, Sonora and Ubud. Let me go back to Lilith real quick. Lilith, Sonora and Ubud are also on the supply claim, or the demand.
Actually, this is actually this is not really much. I mean, I will put it like the fourth and fifth priority after the first three. So
I see.
why I'm searching for Ubud, because I don't really count how many, but in Ubud we see like many needs for rice field property,
Understand.
and also another data. Pondok Nini Bungalow has the I guess of what is that? The inquiry is what is the English? I forget.
Highest
So many
frequency.
inquiries for Pondok Nini. Yeah, the frequency is very high in Pondok Nini Bungalow. That's
Understood.
basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Let's go over to Rizal real quick. Rizal, what are the attributes of conduct meeting?
Sorry, sir, you echoing.
Okay. Can Rizal, can you tell me what is Pondok Nini? Like what? How many bedrooms? What's the situation, location,
Yeah.
full design?
Yeah, but in this basically is a private room. It's only
Okay.
uh, uh, available for two guests, but it's
Okay.
located at the with a jungle view and also surrounded by rice field as well.
Okay. So private room, two people, surrounded by rice paddies. Then yeah. Okay, Lilith, do you
Yes,
think
sir.
that that targets then a specific type of demographic? Is it a smaller group or a single individual?
Single individual, sir. It's
Okay,
but the problem is basically on the Wi-Fi side. I mean, yeah, that's the design is also like bungalow and it's unique. So compared to rumah Taman Kutu that is also in Ubud, but it is like shared villa. It is
okay,
like a shared villa, and it's not sold yet. Basically.
okay, got it. So let's scroll back up to the top then again. Whoever has control of the screen, I believe it's Vidi. So let me understand this then, Lilith. The areas and the amenities, are they sorted according to highest priority to lowest priority?
The area. No, sir. Sorry, I just type it. Basically, I'm really sorry
Oh,
for that.
okay. Can we do this then, Lilith? And can you analyze and give the highest priority area, and if possible, the highest priority amenities, and the highest priority design, and the highest priority scenarios, right? So that
Right,
then
right.
we can send that information to marketing, and we can look specifically for properties that, let's say, match the highest priority first. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. All
We'll
right.
do
Cool.
so.
And then Rizal, this will help refine what kind of outreach we do so that we are targeting essentially the things that are the most in demand now.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's go back to see the campaign again. Didi? Okay. Thank you for that analysis. By the way, uh, Lilith. Lilith is a similar question. Do we have an analysis for the inquiries that didn't convert on Airbnb yet?
Yes,
Or
Oh,
yesterday we
we
actually
didn't.
provided the box.
okay, okay, cool. Do we have a similar breakdown video to what the guests are prioritizing or
Oh yeah, for
what
that one, it's actually not broken down like that, sir. So we will
okay.
have that worked out after this.
Okay. I would suggest let's try it. I understand that part of it is spam. I remember seeing that yesterday, and part of it is whatever things that we can't control. But I would like to have a plan on, or at least a prioritization on the inquiries that we didn't convert that we could have converted, and what sort of is it that we don't have the right supply, or is it that we don't have the right amenities, or is it something else that we can start getting more refinement on our controls. Okay, thank you, Vidi. Let's go to the next card, which will be updated by Lilith, which is
Sir,
social media. Yes. So Lilith,
I
yes.
have one more things to actually to confirm regarding the
Oh, please do.
Facebook pro listing. Yeah.
Okay, back to the Facebook.
Um, regarding the supply acquisition, actually, do we need like a exclusive partnership for the supply? I mean, if we just can use the previous method, which is temporary partner, right? So it is
Okay.
like serving for a property that's matched the demand, and then we'll do transaction when it is agreed by both agent and
Okay.
also
This is
the
exactly
guest.
why I have everybody here right now. This is the perfect question to have everyone present. Let me actually ask this: do we have an MVP for this idea already, Lilith?
For this, actually, not really documented, but Wayana doing this like frequently, and
Okay.
I think we do some transaction, but I need to rewind
Okay.
the data.
Okay. All right. So we don't have a formal MVP, but Juana's been having her own, let's say, sideline projects that involve this. Let me go over to content. Content. Have you been affected by Juana's sideline projects in a negative way? No? Okay. All right. Let's go over to Nadine and HAR. HAR, Andre, Nadine, have you guys been affected negatively by Wyana's projects with the sideline deals on temporary partners?
Um, Actually, I experienced once that Wyanas just onboarded one property and it's not registered to what is that? Yeah, like the welcome message, all the materials to be sell. It's not
Okay.
ready yet, so I'm kind of like there's no announcement that it's onboarded already.
Okay, lack of communication then. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go to Andre.
Yes.
Andre, have you experienced any negative effects from Wyana's side deals with temporary partnerships? Andre? Andre? Not Village Hop Home. Okay, something like Agent Project. Okay, I'm great. Okay, all right. Nadine, then my question is this: if Wyana registered those properties effectively through Bigger, would you anticipate then it could be okay for your side?
Actually, the main thing is also the pipeline, sir. Because if Wayana onboarded one property, and then she just provide the number of the owner. So if we all of the HR kind of like just contact them directly. So maybe all of the HR can contact the owner at the same time, maybe, and it will create the confusion to the owner, I think.
Okay.
Maybe she kind of like can like preparing like making the group, all the HR invited to the group with the owner.
Okay.
Yeah, those pipeline actually, sir. So it
Okay.
makes the like the bottleneck to get the deal faster actually.
I see. Okay, all right. Let's juggle this idea around. Over to Vidi real quick. Vidi, do you anticipate that is a solution that is better than our current using Bigger to register the owners, or do you have a workflow that can address temporary partnerships?
The temporary partnership, actually there's already workflow for it already, sir. If I may share my screen, we have
Okay.
the MB list management, and we have the list of HR list to offer for property
Okay.
for HR. And I believe Nadine and Andre, I think the HRs are already using this, but we just have to make sure the like anyone who's in charge of maintaining this temporary partnership and making sure that it's still available and stuff like that, sir.
I see. Okay. So if I understand correctly, then Vidi, the way that we use these temporary partnerships is if somebody asks for a product that we don't have, then we share these properties to that potential inquiry. Is that correct?
Correct, sir. Correct. And
Alright.
everyone is doing that already, but the this list itself has not been optimized. Optimized. I think the last update is about July, around July.
Okay. Got it. All right. Thank you very much. Let's go to Shinthia. Shinthia, do you anticipate any issues with temporary partnerships that are not registered and that could cause review issues or, let's just say review issues, your particular SLA?
Okay, I think for the review issues, I think no, sir, because yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Cynthia. Let's go back up to Lilith then. Lilith, it looks like it's clear, right? So aside from Dean's concern about owner roadblock communication, I think we're okay to go. Everyone seems to have no effect. Lilith, what's your proposal then?
Yes, kind of like that, sir. But perhaps like the documentation previously the friction on using these temporary partners is how to find the
Okay.
picture and then how to contact the owner, as Nadine said, and
Okay.
perhaps in the future, do we have any apps like if we ask the photos and then we can collect in some in one links and then we can share the link? It's like sharing the link
Like a web page.
web page. I'm not really sure, but it will be easier to share one link like Airbnb link, right? And then they can see the photos, so it faster the deal communication basically.
Okay, all right, Nadine and Andre, you guys have an idea. Here, can I assign a subcommittee to discuss this idea? Yeah, because I think it's a good idea, and I think you guys can work out the details of the workflow. So basically, the understanding is that we should have a more optimal workflow for these temporary partnerships, and let me put Nadine, Andre, and Liz together. All right. Can you guys come up with a workflow that is optimal for, let's say, the temporary partnership? I think you have approval from the rest of all the campaign leads. So we'll just go ahead and get that done. Mr. Secretary, can we just double check? Okay, thank you very much, guys. So come back to us with the workflow, let's say tomorrow, and then we'll take a look at what it is. It doesn't have to be perfect, but let's just start that ball rolling then. All right. So yes, I do see the. Okay, Lilith, do you have any other updates on this campaign?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. All right. So thank you for identifying that roadblock there. I think if we fix that roadblock, hopefully we'll get some of those reservations or whatever. We'll fix the flow. Get a little bit more reservations out of there. All right. I'm looking at a new card right now. I'm not sure what card this is. Video? What? Oh, social media listening. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go over to social media listening update coming from Lois again.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. So this one is a bit different. Since it's really stuck because again, I think first is how we can find a qualified inquiries. It means inquiries that is supply ready.
Yep.
For example, like a 2-bedroom villa with budget, something like that, and then a villa and open space. And if we don't really have the supply, just don't reach them back. I mean, it will only spending our time to reach them out, but we cannot give the best supply for her, so they wouldn't transact with us. That's basically the roadblock.
Okay, got it. So we should probably do less outreach to not good fit properties. In this particular regard, can we do this, Lois? Can we collect can we, this is a data science question actually, Vidya. Can we go and collect what people are generally asking for on sort of like the Facebook groups and then maybe create a word cloud or something so we can start seeing where the demand is and then match that demand with what we have. Oh wait. Okay, all right. This is my brain sort of doing a data sponge. Okay, is there a way so that we can understand in aggregate what our supply looks like, Vidya?
Our supply?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, what is it that we actually have in Ubud? We have like 3-bedroom villas that have a pool, right? What is it that we actually have? Okay, because I think we need to have some consciousness of what we have in our supply in order to be good at answering these inquiries. Am I correct, Betty?
Yes, we have the property list. And I think that's where, as far as I know, Tara is actually involved in finding these inquiries, and that's where she'll look for property list.
Okay, what I'm looking for at the end of the day, Vidya, is some sort of categorization, right? Like, you know how, God, how do you explain it? What's an example? Like I was going to use General Motors, but nobody knows what General Motors is in Indonesia. What's something that has multiple facets? Like maybe cigarettes, right? Like one cigarette has different brands, light, like extra flavor, whatever. Is there a way that we can see categorically what type of supply that we have so that when we approach these inquiries, we can go, oh yeah, we do actually have, like that, right? Okay, so this is a different interface video. So this is if we know what we have. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, this is what this is for.
Yes, this is actually to find the we have. And there are also amenities already.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Right there. So if we don't see anything that we can find in bigger, don't reply to the inquiry then, right, Lilis?
Yes, sir. But something that is not there is about, for example, like garden. Is there any amenities about garden and then like rice field? Because it's something that is people
Okay,
are
there you
looking
go.
for.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. So then
Okay. Good
let's go
then.
over to Rizal then. Rizal, if you see the inquiries, right? Or is it Shintia? Rizal, who is representing you on awareness for this campaign?
I believe Cynthia.
Okay, Shintia, yeah? Shintia, okay. So my question is this, Shintia, do you think you would be able to just double check? Would it be a easy practice to double check on Bigger whether or not the inquiry on Facebook is actually within our support before we respond?
Yes, actually, before I respond it, I always look it into is it we can follow the inquiry or not.
Okay. So then the if way is we'll drive down the awareness on this, but it'll be more targeted awareness. Then, is that correct, Lilith?
Um. Sorry, sir. Can you repeat again?
Okay, we'll wait for the internet to stabilize. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so basically, what we're doing then for this campaign, Lilith, is that Shinthia will qualify the inquiry against Bukit Vista Supply before we. Okay, yes, over to Andre. Andre, what was your idea?
Since we have COVID price in from RM, I think that's the easiest way because it's already divided into the age region and also pricing as well. So it's quite helpful for us to check the supply versus the before we do the
I see. Okay, all right, that's an interesting.
Sebenarnya aku penasaran, bukannya Kak Cynthia emang udah selalu ngelakuin itu ya? Kan Kak Cynthia tahu properti kita apa aja.
Iya, I always do that. Makanya tadi aku bilang
Itu
kan,
masalahnya sih, Liz. Karena
aku selalu
inquiry yang udah masuk itu harusnya udah match sama supply-nya.
Yeah.
Berarti propertinya nggak menarik.
Iya.
Iya.
Mungkin ya nggak menarik.
Udah.
Itu maksudnya. Kayaknya abis itu Pajin nangkapnya Kak Cynthia langsung ambil segala macam inquiry. Padahal Kak Cynthia kan juga emang top of funnel, ngerti HR dan juga pakai yang property list juga kan. Udah ada minutes amenities-nya juga. Mungkin yang kurang makanya Kak Cynthia baru nanya soal pet availability sih. Itu ya.
Mungkin ini. Aku nggak tahu aku baca siapa, tapi I need Cynthia to help me to sama Tara kan ya reach out-nya ya. Mungkin ke Tara ya kayaknya karena Tara kan bukan HR, jadi kayaknya dia nggak hafal banget sama propertinya. Kadang kayak dia tuh orang ngepost di Canggu dikasihnya di Ubud gitu-gitulah pokoknya. I guess ya, tapi mungkin nggak semua, tapi aku lihat juga. Tapi
I don't know. Hey, Rizal's not affected. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm on G Network now. Okay, so what did I miss?
Yes, so you were saying that Cynthia have been curating the inquiries before it reaches the next stage using the filters.
Okay, good. And then that will allow a little bit less.
No, it has been done, sir.
Oh, it's already being done.
It's already being done, yeah, correct.
Got it. Okay. Then, Andre, you had an idea, and what was your idea, Andre?
Just saying that RM actually have a good list on COVID price that we can actually just look for that for easier to sort from the area and also we got the price already.
That's a great idea. Hey, Vidi, Lilith, do you remember that guy? I think it was B&B Profit. He created a spreadsheet that he put online that showed every property, every link, and the price per month for that. Do you think we can do a similar thing and then Shinthia can then just drop that inside each inquiry? Does that make sense?
we already have it, sir.
We already have it, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, we have it already.
Yeah, and Andre was saying that we already have it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
So what we were saying is that even though Cynthia have been curating the list of inquiries, when we offer them the inquiry that actually match their description, the guests actually do not feel like the inquiry actually match because either it doesn't, it's not attractive or something like that. Even though the description is already the same.
I see. So in fact, do we have another question at this point? Lilith Vidi, Do you believe that these are legitimate guests? Are there just people sending probe listings inside the Facebook group?
I don't know. Maybe Lilith can
Hmm.
see the inquiry.
Okay, Lilith, we're doing this right now because we've had proof that this works before, right?
Yep.
Okay, okay. Then it's probably a percentage that's spam and a percentage that is not spam. Okay, all right. So then, Lilith, do we have a plan on how to turn more inquiries into reservations at the moment for this channel, for this campaign?
Um, Actually, I'm thinking of putting this the second priority compared to
Okay,
probe listing.
okay.
But the current friction, I think from HAR, I see like a mini stack on Trello, but we need like to follow it up every day, I guess. And I will over to Nadine. If Nadine's have something to say about friction and responding to inquiry and following it up, basically.
Let's go over to Nadine.
Okay, thank you, Kalilis. Actually, here. So if me and Caroline both are online, it's actually covered. All the stack on my section is all covered, Kalilis. But the thing is, if one of us is offline, I'm not. I can say that it's not gonna be all covered because I need to cover Airbnb as well and Facebook as well, like that. Like that, sir. So I cannot delegate it to Andre and Cynthia as well because they have their own stack too.
I see. Okay, understood. Thank you very much, Nadine. Let's go over to Lilith.
Yes.
Lilith, I think okay, so you'd like to put this on a second priority. I think we have actually some new programs that we might need to spin up then, right? Because Joseph's got something that's pretty interesting. We might be able to sub in. So I think for business intelligence, let's try to think of a new program that might be the successor to this program if it doesn't produce any more results anytime soon. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Should we continue to the next card then? Or is that it?
That's it, sir.
That's it. Okay. Joseph, is Joseph here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Joseph, can you tell us a little bit about the progress that you've seen on your program right now? I heard you got 2 deals.
Yeah. Actually, what I do is really similar to the social media listening, but when someone posts like a request, instead of I will look at the comment. Whoever send property to that person that request, I'll DM them and like offer them our property so that next time they will offer our property.
Okay.
And for the progress, actually from Facebook, no potential agent even give us inquiry. It's a lot from Instagram, like the deal both are from Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah. So because of that, I've been spending more time on outreaching agent in Instagram.
Excellent. Okay. Lilith, Vidi, I'll let you guys consider what Joseph has discovered here. This is great. This is exactly what BI should be doing, discovering new programs. And can you tell us by tomorrow, Lilith or Vidi, whether or not you'd like to put this into production and have the rest of the team start working on this flow? This seems to work, so maybe we should use more of it. Okay, I'll ask Lilith to do that. Lilith, can you come back to us tomorrow and let us know if you'd like to put this into production for the rest of the company to work on, yeah?
Okay, sir. I will have some discussion, I guess, with PD and Joseph.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Secretary, let's go ahead and note that. We'll come back to see if we can implement this one. All right, that's pretty much it. If you're not part of marketing, I guess you can go now. For marketing and BI, let's stay and let's take a look at some of the rest of the ones on marketing. So Cynthia, Nadine, Andre, and Joseph, you guys are free to go. Or if you want to stay, that's your prerogative. But we'll continue down to the marketing stack now. Okay, thank you very much. On the marketing stack, let's see what's moving right now. So
Thank you.
okay, thank you. Aldo's not here, so we'll take a look at the overall stats. Okay, Rizal, can you give us an update on the funnel and where do you believe the funnel is currently stuck?
Yeah, basically that's from the phone and WhatsApp campaign.
Okay.
From my stack is I already collect the contact based on the area. So I use Google Maps on Binu, Canggu, and also Uluwatu.
Excellent.
I already collect all the contacts and the the phone number is already there, but basically the phone number is from agent basically,
Of
and
course.
the agent itself is already collapsed. So yeah, it's called it named New
Bukit
Life
Vista.
Villa, I believe.
Okay,
And
got it.
as you can see from the comment there, I believe Aldo is already attached. But
Okay,
yeah, basically I still want to find out the owner's contacts basically. So like
okay.
Villa
That's a good
Bayana,
opportunity then. I think if the agent
yeah,
has collapsed, then probably the owner is looking for a new agent. Um, is there a way that we can have hyper-targeted Facebook ads or some ads in a particular area and see if we can sweep up some of those orphaned owners, so to speak? Yeah, that might be able. That might be a good sign. Okay, so collapsed agents are there. I noticed also, Rizal, if I'm not mistaken, that Aldo's having some frictions converting the meetings into, or the leads into meetings. Is this also something that you've observed as well?
yes, sir. Basically, that's from the Galungan event. So
Ah, okay,
the owner cannot decide because it's still Galungan event, and cannot handling the phone. So yeah, still
okay.
on there.
I would need a percentage breakdown of that result because I'm sure. Well, I'm just guessing. I'm guessing not all owners were explicable by that reason. Could let's see. On this one, I think it is the main friction point. All right. Question, Rizal. Do you have anything in the pipeline right now in a meeting that is actually no? There have been no new meetings, right? So there's no new meetings with Canggu, Uluwatu, or being improper
For
instead.
meeting, I believe on the next Wednesday with Villa Senang, I believe, sir, with the owner. But yeah, me and Moen just scheduled uh, apa meeting langsung dengan with
Okay.
the owner. Yeah.
Okay. Understood. Understood. Okay. Great. I'll probably dig a little bit deeper with Aldo into that stage of the funnel from response to meeting with you, Rizal, tomorrow when we have our sync up, and we'll try to see if we can get that point unclogged. Yeah, that's a pretty key friction point for our top priority campaign right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next campaign then, Rizal. So the next one is Facebook posts. Okay, tell us what the update is. I guess Gani then on this one, or is that Gani or Rizal?
Me, sir.
Okay, all right, Rizal.
Yeah. Basically, I missing to update the description, but I
Okay.
start two different pivot basically. Or the first pivot is I keep targeting the group like Bali Villa accommodation and then Canggu housing community and so on and so on. And the other pivot is I starting targeting the like if you can open that like a jual beli tanah in Bali.
Okay, got it, got it.
Yeah, just
Okay.
that just my update by today, sir.
Okay, thank you. That looks good. All right. Over to Lilith or Vidi. Do you guys see any frictions on this particular flow?
Right. Actually, from my side, because of the, I think, lack of visibility, I'll have to look deeper to analyze the
Okay.
inquiries and so on
Okay.
and so forth.
This part's okay. Lilith, Vidi, do you guys? I was just wondering. Do you guys need to be here, or is this outside of your scope?
I guess fine to hear
Yeah, I think we
the updates
should.
first.
Okay. Okay. All right.
We should,
Remain there, remain.
and we
Okay.
should have a look at the card.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go over Rizal. A quick correction. Yeah, that's a 10% conversion from one to not a 1% conversion. So I think. Oh, Vidi. Yeah, Vidi. Could you go ahead and just correct that number real quick? Yeah. So we don't underreport your success. Okay. That part is good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one then. Next card is Gunny. Okay, Gunny, tell us the update.
Okay, so thank you, sir. So basically, the update is pretty much same like before. There is no increase in the responder, but on the pivot, me and Tara already implement on the Tara analysis, the suggestion. So right now, the web is already done to do the implementation, but right now we I assume we are retargeting new audience.
Okay.
To Mas Rizal, is it correct? So we try to looking a better quality of audience.
Okay, understood. Okay, the way I remember it also was that we had an extremely large bounce rate on the new WordPress site. It's almost 90%.
Yeah.
It's slightly less on the old site, but depending upon where the source of the traffic was,
Right.
we have different bounce rate.
Right.
Okay, Gani, just to let you know, I did this experiment today. I translated our long-term page partially into Bahasa Indonesian, right? So I did it last time and then it got deleted. Please don't delete that. If whoever accidentally deleted that last time, don't delete it again. Yeah. So that page is up, and what I'm trying to get is organic Indonesian traffic, searching for Sewa Bali Villa Bulan, and hopefully that will have also a higher conversion rate. Okay, thank you very much, Gani, on that one. Let's go ahead and jump over to Wayana's new idea card over here. So if we go scroll over, she's doing her own like Wildcatter campaign again on community engagement. Let's see what she has. Okay, so what the devil? What? Oh, what? I'm not even sure how to see that. Okay. Okay, so we have two deals, Pondok Lulik and Blue Apsara. Lilis, let's double check real quick. Lilis, these are not the type of properties that are in demand right now. Is that correct?
Pondok Lulik and Blue Apsara? Is that
right? So Pondok Lulik is a guest house in Canggu, and Blue Apsara is a villa in Ungasai.
For Pondok Lulik, yes, it's not the current demand because we have another Pondok Lulik on board already, right? We can't sell even one room.
Okay. All right. So then the correction in this funnel, Mr. Secretary, I think the correction in this funnel is this. We need to correct Rafik's outreach, because Rafik's doing the outreach right now. Rafik and Tendy's outreach. Their outreach should be primarily to actually property owners who have villas in Canggu, Uluwatu, and Bingin, right? And hopefully, I don't know, this is an if, but if they'll share any plans that they know of any neighbors that have anything else, I think that could be a good move. So then the note here is to ask, I guess, Tendy and Rafik to target particular properties that are in those areas for those type of properties to be targeted. Okay, thank you, Gani. Let's go ahead and put that note on it. So community is very much involved now in the in the revenue process. So I guess we should probably bring community in as well. Okay, gentlemen, ladies, I think that is it. That summarizes our sync up for today. Let's go back up to Lilis. Lilis, is there anything else that we should talk about?
I guess that's all, sir.
Okay, all right, very good. And Vidi, anything else we should talk about?
That's it for now, sir.
Okay, Rizal? Okay, Gani? Okay, Joseph?
Nope.
Okay, all right, all good then. Thank you very much, everyone. We're making progress every day. This is good. By the way, just to let you know, we are ahead of schedule on our revenue now. So normally we are about down 94% last month. Now we're at 93.5% down. I know it's still down, but it's less down than last month. So we're trying to get less negative growth. That's our overall goal. So we have less negative growth now. Yeah. Thank you, Lilis. And we have 15 more days for the end of the month. So hopefully we can really improve that. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.